So collaborations between manufacturers is quite common, probably more common than actually most of us think, certainly more common than I often think about it, and I'm even in the motoring world. But if you think about it, so Toyota collaborated with BMW to come up with the Supra, which was like a Z4, and now they've gotten together with Suzuki, and this is the first product from that collaboration, which is the Toyota Starlet. But what it is essentially a Baleno with a Toyota badge on it. Many people seem to have a problem with collaborations, but they do make sense. Not only does it make financial sense, but you've got someone like Suzuki who's great with compact cars, etc., and then you've got Toyota and their expertise in, say, hybrid technology. So it saves them money to come up with products together. So it does make sense. But where it does get tricky, and especially for me now, is with this. So, like I say, it is a Baleno, but it's got a Toyota badge on it, and Toyota means quite a bit more here in South Africa than Suzuki does, just in terms of sort of reliability and reputation sort of thing, and then dealer footprint and everything. Yo, there is a hell of a wind blowing, let me tell you, so in case I fly off, then you know we've got it on camera. So it's going to be hard for Suzuki to compete with this, because not only does this Starlet come in cheaper, but again, it's got the Toyota badge behind it, which is a big thing. But enough about that. Let me tell you what the Starlet is, or slash Baleno. So it's got the same engine, 1.4 litre. It's got 68 kilowatts of power, 130 newton meters of torque. You can get a manual or automatic transmission. Here's a slight difference. So Suzuki only offers 2 trim levels. Toyota offers a 3-grade strategy. So you get the entry XI, then you get an XS, and you get an XR, which is what I'm driving. This has got the 5-speed manual in it. And as much as, the engine's actually lovely and there's nothing wrong with it, drives perfectly well. This sort of manual is perfectly mated to the engine. But what is noticeable, and I think I'd only really have noticed this when driving in what has been the biggest, most strongest gale force wind I think I've experienced in many a year. Did not sleep a wink last night. This car feels really solid on the road, even on the highway. Okay, I say that now and I'm like, jokes. No, but it really is actually very good. And that's something that I would always want to consider, especially as this is meant to be a family car. Ask me how I'm feeling. Lift you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around. No, but now is this Rick Astley? No. Wow. This XR has all the sort of spec to it. It's got a touch screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and everything. If you go below that, you don't get all the same spec, which is not great. Still spec'd well enough, so that's fine. I think it's just overall a very good value for money car, whether you're going for the Baleno or you're going for the Starlet. I feel like it's a bit of a David and Goliath story, isn't it? Because Toyota's like, blah, 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 and Suzuki, But Suzuki's fabulous. I love them. I love that brand. But I do love Toyota, and there's good reason, So it's going to come down maybe to sort of brand appeal or the fact that this is slightly cheaper. Suzuki's got a little bit of a better sort of service plan, maintenance plan thing going on there. I can't remember the numbers, but, Google is your friend. So the entry-level Starlet starts at just under 205,000 Rand. If you're going to the Baleno, you're going quite a bit more than that. But as they get to the top spec, there's only about 1,000, 2,000 Rand difference around there. So that's not too bad. So there you're just going to have to go on whichever one you prefer driving, pretty much based on your image, I guess. It's really tricky. Overall, I can just tell you that this car, whether Starlet or Baleno, is actually fantastic. And I'm kind of glad that the Starlet's come out because it's reminded me about the Baleno. And something that I don't often consider, but it is actually a fantastic little car, and this is obviously the same. And so well done, Toyota, because I think it's been a very good move. Never gonna let you down, never gonna turn... Oh, what the hell are the words? I really don't know the words. Never gonna say goodbye and hurt you. for so long. We've known each other quite a while now, hey? YouTubers.